And welcome everyone. A very warm welcome to today's free webinar hosted by South London College. It's brilliant to see so many of you here today from the UK and beyond. Today's session is all about futures in tech careers. If you've ever wondered about how AI, cybersecurity, cloud computing, or digital transformation can shape your professional future, or you're already in tech and you want to understand where the biggest opportunities are heading, then you're in exactly the right place. Whether you've been taking your first step into the tech world, considering a career change, or looking to upskill and move up, today has been built with you in mind. So we have a quick few housekeeping notes before we dive in. Your microphones are muted to keep audio clear for everyone, but the chat is very much open, so please use it throughout the session we're watching. We have a dedicated Q&A segment towards the end, so start thinking of questions now or drop them into the chat as we go. And please do stay right until the very end. We have something genuinely excited lined up for today's attendees that you don't want to miss. So, what's on the agenda for today? Let me walk you through exactly what we have lined up for the next hour. Our expert presenter is going to take you through 6 key areas that are defining the tech industry. So, AI and its impact on the workforce, how artificial intelligence is reshaping roles, creating new exciting opportunities, the growth of cybersecurity jobs and why this is one of the most in-demand fields on the planet right now, the expansion of cloud infrastructure and how high-value careers generate across every sector, the high rising demand for IT support professionals, a field that every single business, large or small, depends on, IT and digital transformation, why IT professionals sit at the heart of every organization and how they evolve and compete, emerging technologies and future skills, what is coming next and how to position yourself ahead of the curve. Each topic is packed with real industry data, career insights, and practical guidance on how you can act today. As I mentioned, please do stay until the end. We have exclusive offers lined up for everyone in today's session that are not available anywhere else. So, before Mohammed takes us into the heart of today's content, a quick word about who's hosting you today. South London College is one of the UK's leading online education providers, trusted by learners across the UK and around the world. SLC is built around one core belief, that the right qualification, delivered well, genuinely changes careers. From digital skills through to technology and computing, professional certifications, and career-focused learning, every course at SLC is designed around what employers are actually hiring for right now. If you want to explore what is on offer, head to southlondoncollege.org, bookmark it because we will be sharing something very special for today's attendees shortly. So, now I have the absolute pleasure of introducing our presenter for today. Mohammed Nawas is an IT lecturer and cybersecurity and networking specialist with over 7 years of experience across academia and industry. He holds a Master's of Science in Information Security and Networking from Kingston University, a Bachelor's in Engineering in Computer Networking from London Metropolitan University, and carries professional certifications including a CCNA, a CompTIA A+, and MBCS membership. He has delivered programs from level 3 through to level 7 and works with leading awarding bodies including Pearson, OTHM, Qualify, and ATHE. What truly sets Mohammed apart is his ability to take complex, fast-moving technology and make it genuinely accessible and inspiring. He also his passion for helping people like you find their pathway in tech. Mohammed, over to you. A very warm welcome. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Chloe, for that brief introduction and very detailed analysis as well. Thank you very much. Before I start, thank you to all participants who have actually joined this session. The first thing is it's a very good added value that joining this session will provide it to you on what are the types of insights that you will actually obtain when investing your time, your money into the tech industry. So it's well worth it to understand how the tech industry and the tech hiring works out. And yeah, let's completely jump into it. So basically, industry trends shaping tech. So what are the current trends that is actually now shaping the tech industry? is basically everyone knows the norm, which is AI. AI has been actually now the hot topic and the hot technology that is going forward. So basically, many of us are under the impression that AI will actually take our jobs, but actually that's not the face of it, because AI will obviously automate most of the stuff, but it's us as employees or people who are trying to make a good career in the tech industry to be very adaptable. We need to upskill ourselves. So those who actually upskill themselves during their work environment or planning to, climb up the career ladder in the tech industry, upskilling is the most important thing. So when I say upskill, it's basically developing new skills, undertaking courses that are relevant to AI, and also that is where actually you can then find a very good career in the tech industry. So many of us saying AI is going to take over jobs, actually that's not wrong. It's actually about adaptability, on how you can adapt yourself, how you can actually reskill yourself in order to exist in the tech market. So the next is cybersecurity. Cybersecurity has been a hot topic again in the tech industry. The reason as to why we require cybersecurity is because with the evolution of tech growing up, new platforms, new softwares, new technology being implemented, we need to have cybersecurity analysts to actually safeguard the systems. That's very important. Since tech is basically dealing with digital data and systems, we need someone or engineers to actually protect the systems. Therefore, the correlation with the evolution of tech and cybersecurity analysts are growing. So that is one of the aspects where cybersecurity is in high in demand. Next is cloud infrastructure. So many of you all would have actually heard what cloud is. So basically, with many of the small businesses, especially to medium to large, developing an IT infrastructure is very costly and not all can afford. So thereby, companies such as Microsoft, Amazon has developed a platform where actually you do not have to have an IT infrastructure to run your business now. You can actually outsource your IT infrastructure to companies like Amazon, Microsoft, where they can actually look after your computation resources. Now, to look after these computation resources, to look after the cloud infrastructure, you definitely need to have cloud engineers. So therefore, the demand for cloud engineers is going to rise. So if you are a person who is actually planning to work in the clouding infrastructure or the cloud industry, then becoming a cloud engineering, undertaking degrees that are related to cloud engineering, certifications that are related to cloud engineering is the best investment, because these three sectors that I'm talking, which is related to AI, cybersecurity, and cloud engineering, is going to grow exponentially. So the reason why is, let me give you a point. So AI is actually going to automate most of the tasks. Next is you need actually cybersecurity personnel to protect the systems and the data. And also you need infrastructure. So not all can actually afford IT infrastructure. So therefore, you require cloud. So the demand for these three industries in the tech sector is going to grow higher. So these are some of the areas, if you are a beginner or if you plan to actually undertake a career in the tech industry, or you're a person who has actually changed your profession from a non-tech to planning to prolong a career in tech. And if you're a person who has actually been in the tech industry but is stuck and feels that the career that you have undertaken is stagnant, you can actually invest your career, your time, and your resources in these three departments. So yes, so career demands and salaries. Of course, when we invest in a qualification, when we invest in our career, we also need to consider the amount of pay. That is very important. So tech roles command some of the most competitive salaries across all industries. So when you take a lot of industries such as automobile, healthcare, tech falls under one of the high-paying jobs, right? So AI professionals, of course, earn an annual salary of 120,000 US dollars, right? Again, cybersecurity experts earn a salary of 115,000 US dollars per annum. So this actually can vary. Like I said, it can vary from company to company, right? And also it can vary based on your experience. The higher the experience you have, you can negotiate your salary even bigger, right? Next is cloud engineers also. They obtain a salary of 100,000 US dollars, again, depending from company to company, and again, experience as well. The next is IT support technicians. They obtain a salary per annum, which is 55,000 per annum US dollars. So this, when you talk about the UK market also, this also can vary based on the company you're applying and also the experience you actually have, right? So as an individual who is planning to actually go into the tech industry, I would recommend investing your time, your career, and actually your qualifications on AI, cybersecurity, and cloud as well. Also, you can even invest in software development as well, because that market is now actually going to boom up, right? So you require software developers who actually now will be going towards the managerial role. Coding will actually now be undertaken by AI, but you would require software developers as well to look into the coding as well. So those are some of the careers which you can actually consider when you're getting into the tech industry. Yeah. So skills employers want. So basically, as we know, when we apply for a job, there are many applicants who have a degree, who have some sort of certification. You will get a lot of individuals coming from various backgrounds. Some would have actually done a degree. Some would have done actually through certification. Some would have actually obtained actually experience as well, right? So one of the things that you need to note is that when you're applying for a job, you need to do a consultative research as to what employees in the tech industry are seeking for, right? So one is AI and data science, so machine learning, deep learning, Python, neural networks, fundamentals. So if you actually have actually undergone a skill-based courses, and if you are planning to apply a job as an AI engineer or a data scientist engineer, if you can show in the interview that you have the relevant skills, the relevant knowledge in terms of practical, you have an added advantage when it comes to applying for an AI or data science job, right? Next is cybersecurity. So when talking about cybersecurity, if you have followed a qualification in cybersecurity and also have done projects related to cybersecurity, for instance, undertaking a small hacking project and providing a solution for it. So if you have built up a portfolio and you're actually now applying for certain jobs related to cybersecurity, that provides you the benefit. So employers are looking not just for qualifications, but also now they're looking into skills as well. The reason why I'm always emphasizing on skills is because companies actually do not have the time to actually now train individuals, because actually training takes a lot of cost for the company. So employees are actually looking for people who have that special skill. So then when they get into that company, it's easy for them to transition and work things out and get into the company system. So in terms of cost for the company, it gets reduced. So these are some of the things before you actually apply yourself. It's also very good to understand what the employers are looking for in the tech industry. It's just not actually in the tech industry, but also in other industries as well. Next is cloud computing. So if you have done your degree in cloud computing, and if you have undertaken certifications like AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud Platform, if you have undertaken those certifications, the chance of you getting recruited is very high. The reason why I'm saying is because now you have the academic knowledge along with the practical knowledge as well. So this allows the employer to understand that you're a well-versed person or an IT graduate who understands the industry very well in and out. So the chances of you actually getting recruited is very high. Next is IT support, right? So problem solving, customer service, network administration, and hardware troubleshooting. So these are individuals who are actually in charge of maintaining the systems, right? So you develop a system, of course, but also you need engineers to maintain the system, ensure that on a daily basis, the system is run properly. So if you have done actually a computer science degree as well, but you can even accompany with that as a certification. For instance, one of the best certifications for an IT support is Computer A+, right? This is actually a US qualification. It's well known among the IT market. So if you have undertaken a computer A plus certification, you have both practical and also academic knowledge as well. So this actually provides and gives an idea to the employer that you're an individual who's actually would like to take your career in a much more serious manner, and you always would like to show growth. It's very important to show the employer that you're an individual. When you come into the tech industry, you would like to grow even further, right? So you need to actually, when you're planning your interviewing process, you need to show positive growth, not just by applying for qualifications and having a degree, but also showcasing that you have also undertaken projects and also have applied for certifications as well. Yeah. So how AI is reshaping work, right? So how is AI now enabling work to become much more easy? Of course, now we are actually moving towards a world of automation, right? That's something that we need to note. And we need to now become very adaptive, right? So we also have to reskill ourselves in order to maintain or exist in the AI market, right? So AI's capacity to automate repetitive time consuming tasks is fundamental, restructuring how jobs are designed and performed across industries, right? So now AI is actually very good in repetitive tasks, but AI is still not specialized in thinking, right? Like how a human can do. Still, it's still in the development phase, right? So as individuals, it's important for us to actually reskill ourselves, make ourselves much more adaptive, and also understand how AI works and also invest our time in using AI tools. That is how you can actually exist in the tech industry, not only the tech industry, but also the automobile, the healthcare industry. Many of us had the assumption that AI is only for the tech industry. That is a wrong approach because AI is a versatile technology. It can actually be applied in almost any industry you want. So to be existing in that specific industry, you need to learn AI, right? So the moment you learn AI, then actually companies who plan to actually train their staff, it'll cost a lot because companies would like all of the individuals to learn AI. But if you are a candidate who has actually learned the technology well ahead, you definitely can actually land a proper job and you can even save your job as well, right? Because now you're well ahead of the technology league. So it's important to always, I phrase this out, important to learn about AI as well. So AI is actually not going to take your job. That's something that you need to know. But as an individual, you need to adapt and learn the technology, right? So new roles emerging. Of course, when new technologies are being created, new opportunities arise, right? So AI is not going to completely shut down the market, the job industry market. It's going to create new jobs. But for you to actually get into those jobs, you need to be adaptable. You need to reskill. You need to invest into certifications. You need to learn new skills. You need to attend workshops. These are how you can actually sustain yourself, right? So demand is rising for AI developers, ethic officers, and AI support specialists, right? So majority is to understand that UK is a country that is heavily invested in technology. So if you would like to see yourself in new roles, right, you definitely need to have new skills, because if you're a person who has the relevant skills, the industry that an individual is seeking for, you are able to also negotiate your salary. That is a plus point. The reason is because if the demand for say AI engineers is high, but the supply is low, you can easily negotiate for a higher salary because there is no uh, supply. There is a very limited supply for AI engineers, right? So you should be the first person to invest in yourself and develop yourself so that in future you can actually land new opportunities. So that is some of the things as an individual you need to consider. Next is 20% annual job growth, right? So AI related roles are projected to grow by 20% per year. So this will actually go on an uptrend, right? So 2026, 2027, you'll see always an increment in AI, right? So AI is actually now not going to stop. Already the traction has been developed. A lot of AI companies are now being evolving, small to medium to large, right? They're heavily investing in AI technologies. And I not mean in millions, but in trillions, right? So you have to understand that it's very important to adopt and reskill yourself towards AI technology, right? The growing demand for security professionals, right? So anyone who is very interested in cybersecurity, right, investing in the cybersecurity field is going to again have a boom. The reason is with AI growing up, cybersecurity hackers are also going to use AI in order to infiltrate into systems. That is something you need to understand. So the demand for cybersecurity engineers is growing exponentially, right? So if you are a person, if you're a candidate who is very interested in learning about cybersecurity, in learning about protecting systems, protecting data, providing solutions on how to protect systems, of course, then a career in cybersecurity is one of the best parts to proceed, right? So cybersecurities are increasing in scale and sophistications, making skills, security professionals more critical than ever before, right? So 30% growth in demand. There's always going to be a growth for cybersecurity. Again, like I said, the growth for cybersecurity individuals are growing higher and higher, right? Next is you have different fields in cybersecurity, right? Like for instance, penetration tester, SOC, security analyst, right? Ethical hackers, network security specialist, right? And the list goes on, right? So you need as an individual to uh, be a specialist in one, right? So you for that you need to actually do your research, and if you're planning to seek a career in cybersecurity, you need to actually choose a career under cybersecurity which is best for you. So you need to analyze the market. You need to understand how much of salary is actually being paid for each and every role under the cybersecurity spectrum. Also, you need to adopt AI as well, right? So you have to be a person who uses AI also in your cybersecurity field as well. So these are some of the things that you need to consider. Just to note, so courses offered at South London College. So basically, something to note it out is that most of y'all would understand, okay, the market for cloud computing, for cybersecurity, for AI is high in demand, right? So how actually could I allow myself to get into these markets? So one way is through a qualification, through a degree, right? So something that you need to note is from where could I start? That is the important thing that you have to consider. Since now you have done the research, now you need to understand what type of qualifications will allow me to get into that position. So one way that I can recommend is through a qualification, which is a degree, right? So before you get into a what you call company, such as, for instance, I'll take a cybersecurity company or an AI company, there needs to be qualifications to actually validate, right? So there'll be entry requirements set by these companies where you have to actually obey and get into these jobs. So one of the ways that you can actually get in is through a qualification, a degree, right? So some of the degrees that are provided by South London College is a level 5 extended diploma in networking and cybersecurity, right? So this is a qualification which is a second year of a UK degree. So this is specialized in what you call cybersecurity and networking, right? So it's a perfect course for anyone who is planning to look into a cybersecurity career, right? So if you have completed your first year, right, then you can actually proceed to a level 5 extended diploma in networking and cybersecurity, which is a second year of a UK degree, right? Next is if you're considering even the actually qualification in just computing with cybersecurity, then again, we have also level 5 diploma in computing with cybersecurity as well, right? So we offer two of these qualifications to any individuals who are planning to seek a career in cybersecurity. So by the way, just to remind you that this is a second year of a UK. Yes, could we move on to the next slide? Yeah, thank you. So the expansion of cloud infrastructure. So as we know, cloud infrastructure is where companies which do not have a budget for their IT infrastructure, they invest in cloud computing providers to provide IT infrastructure. So basically, organizations are migrating operations to cloud, creating sustained demand for skilled professionals at every level. So what companies today are doing is, if they do not have a budget to develop their own IT infrastructure, they outsource their IT infrastructure to cloud providers such as Microsoft and Amazon as well, right? But also you need to note that to run these systems, to run the cloud computing infrastructure, you need to have data engineers, cloud computing engineers. They are the ones who will actually look after these systems, right? So it's very important also to note that if you're an individual who's planning to work in the cloud computing industry, you would have, I have ideas of working in Amazon, Microsoft, or even a company that is actually also has developed a cloud infrastructure now, but is now issuing their services to small to medium businesses in the UK, right? So a very good way of starting is through a cloud computing qualification, right? Along that, once you have finished your degree in cloud computing engineering, a degree in that, you can then get into a job, and then from there you can actually grow in the qualification itself or the field itself by undertaking certifications such as Amazon, AWS, or even Microsoft Azure that is offered by Microsoft itself. So it's very important that having the degree is also not enough, right? A degree will provide you the entry level into the job, but if you would like to grow in your career itself, you need to actually have so take into consideration by doing certifications and experience, right? So keep in mind that the qualification, the degree itself is an entry level, but job growth is based on experience and certifications, right? So that applies to all fields, which is your cloud architect, cloud engineers, and data analyst as well. So cloud architects their roles are, just to note, is to design and oversee the entire cloud environment. Cloud engineers they actually build, deploy, and manage cloud-based infrastructure. Data analysts derive insights from cloud hosts data pipeline. So they monitor, they filter, they clean data, because also you require data analysts for AI as well, right? So the demand for these three roles are definitely going to increase, right? So demand for IT support professionals, right? So very important to know that every modern business, of course, requires support professionals, IT support professionals to maintain their systems, right? So if you actually do not have an IT support professional, you're going to lose a lot of money if the systems do not function well. So to ensure the systems are being maintained well, being monitored, and ensuring that they're working properly, you need to have IT support professionals, right? So IT support professionals, if you're a person who is working as an IT support professional, you need to also know AI as well. So which you can then incorporate AI into your career as well. So you can work as a help desk technician, which is the first line of support, resolving technical issues swiftly for end users, right? Also, you can be like a network support, and also you can be a system administrator. That's like the whole point where you manage the servers, use accounts, enterprise-wide IT operations. Again, these roles will be differing from company to company. The paying scheme is also very different from company to company, right? So some companies would require to be like a one person where you have to sort out everything, which is from network to software to hardware, everything. So you need to actually consider, do your research, and also look into these professionals, right? So again, to note it out that you have to have a degree also in order to enter into the job, but also to grow in that job, you need to also undertake certifications as well. So one of the recommended certifications that I would actually recommend anyone who is actually working as an IT support professionals is CompTIA A+, right? Because they are one of the specialists in these certifications. Again, so courses offered at South London for these roles is you can undertake the level 4 extended diploma in computing, which is data analyst. So anyone who is planning to become a data analyst, who who has an idea of becoming, okay, data analyst is a great role, it's growing. How can I start it? So you can undertake a level 4 extended diploma in computing, which is the first year of a UK degree, right? So if you plan again to move into computing, if you feel that you would like to go into a level 5, which is again a second year in computing, you have already done your first year in a computing degree, but now you would like to upgrade it to the second year of a UK degree, you can undertake a level 5 extended diploma in computing, right? So the difference between these two qualifications I would like to point out is the data analyst will actually provide you a career path in a data analyst form. Whereas if you undertake an extended diploma in computing, it will provide you a broad range in the IT industry, which means you can go as a cybersecurity, you can also go into the field of data analyst, right? So it will give you just the general scope. But whereas a data analyst will only provide you that qualification for that specific field itself, right? So IT at the heart of business change, right? So very important. So now, since we are in a platform of automation, right now, IT actually has become the core feature for every business, right? So businesses across every sector are investing heavily in digital technologies to remain competitive. Those days, 10, 15 years back, IT was like a support, right? More towards supportive for every business. But today, since we are in an era of automation, IT has become one of the core components in every business, right? So IT professionals are enablers of this transformation, right? So you have different fields in the IT sector, right? So it's up to you as an individual to do your research and also understand what type of career is actually best for you, and also will provide you a very lucrative sum as well. So you have from cloud migration to data analyst, IT drives operation change. Also, you have careers in digital transformation will grow alongside advancing technology, right? Also, you have careers in cybersecurity, IT support, as well, system administrator. So the list goes on, right? But from an individual's point of view, you have to do your research and understand what type of career suits me the best, right? So that is where what you call as an individual, you need to consider that. Of course, from my recommendation, there are plenty of certifications, there are plenty of qualifications available in the education market to help you reach that journey, but also to understand that you need to have a proper research in order to ensure what the time, the money that you invest, are investing it properly. So I would consider first to the all individuals, whether it's a career, whether it's a beginner, whether it's a person planning to change their career into IT, or whether it's a person who is the IT field but would like to grow their existing job, to first do the research, then understand what type of certifications, what type of qualifications will allow them to actually reach that milestone. And then from there, upskill your soft skills. That is very important, right? So invest heavily on also soft skills as well in order to ensure that you are able to adapt in the fast trending tech industry, right? So emerging technologies to watch out, right? So you have now 5G network, which is coming up. You have blockchains, you have quantum computings, right? So as you can see, the technological industry it's evolving at a rapid pace, right? So it's very important to actually all the time be in par with the trend, right? So this is what, if you are working in the tech industry, this is what you always have to keep up. So if you are not updated in the tech industry, then you are falling back, right? So it's very important that you always keep updating yourself on a daily basis. So 5G, as we know, enabling the Internet of Things, autonomous vehicles and smart cities will run on now in future using 5G network, right? So blockchain is expanding beyond crypto, supply chain management, healthcare records, and financial services. Next is quantum computing, posed to revolutionize drug discovery energy optimization, and complex data modeling, right? And also you'll have other what you call emerging technologies as well that will be evolutionizing cybersecurity. Furthermore, AI, right? So we are in the AGI phase, but as we go further, you will be going for super AI as well, right? So the technology is not stopping. It's keep on developing, like I said, at a rapid pace. From an individual's point of view, it's very important that you are always updating yourself. Yes. So skills needed for future IT professionals. So one thing is to notice soft skills and technical skills as well. So having technical skills is also very vital when it comes to what you call the IT sector, but also you need to have soft skills as well. One is critical thinking, problem solving, way of communicating, presentation skills. These all make a difference because today's employers or today's companies are finding for individuals who can actually solve problems by themselves and also transfer knowledge to non-technical people in a much more simpler way. So if you're a person who is very good in technical skill and also able to transfer your knowledge in a much simpler way to non-tech people, you become an asset to the company. That is something you need to know. So just having technical skills is not enough in today's job market. You need to show them that you have both soft skills and technical skills as well, right? So you would understand, okay, how can I actually obtain soft skills and technical skills as well? So one of the best solutions is the ATHE qualification. So the ATHE qualification is basically a vocational skill set. So the difference between the degree and what you call a vocational qualification is also helps you in both the academic and the practical as well. So most of the courses and the assignments are basically all towards practical, right? So that is something you need to take it out, right? So you have also other qualification bodies such as NCFP, right? Industry recognized entry level cybersecurity credentials. Also, you have qualifications like QLS qualification as well. So foundational networking skills valued by employers globally, right? So these are some of the qualification bodies that are available in the educational market, right? So it's very important also to understand the skill sets that you need to have is soft skills and technical skills as well, because this is what will actually provide you the uniqueness when it comes to getting hired, right? So recognize IT qualification among employers, right? So the roles that actually will be recognized by many employers today will be cybersecurity. So these are actually very high-end roles, right? So if you are planning to actually get into the tech industry, you're new to the tech industry, or actually you're a person who is actually a career changer, and also you are in the tech industry but would like to grow, some of the recommended roles that you can actually invest are cybersecurity, general computing, data analytics, web development, information and digital technologies, and also AI as well, right? So actually at South London College, we have the courses for you all to actually proceed and achieve your uh, dreamed career as well. So if you have certain, if you have a liking towards cybersecurity and would like to foresee your future or career in cybersecurity, there are the practical qualifications that we have at South London College towards cybersecurity. Furthermore, if you are a person who plans to be more focused on computing, to understand the overall system of computing, then we have the relevant courses for general computing as well, right? So if you're a person who is focused on becoming a data analyst as well, and would like to see a career in data analyst and would like to work for top companies around the world in data analytics, we have the relevant courses for that as well. Also, if you are a person or an individual who would like web development, designing of web-based softwares, websites, right? You can undertake the web development course at South London College. That also we actually offer. Next is we have information and digital technologies as well. So anyone who likes a role actually in information and digital technologies as well, we have actually courses on that as well. So by the way, just to keep in mind, there are a lot of courses available at South London College. It's up to you all to actually do the research and understand what type of field will actually benefit and is aligned with your goals. Yes, so basically, career pathways in tech. So just to understand what are the career pathways in tech here. So whether you are just starting out or looking to progress, there is a clear route to advancement in every area of the tech industry. So basically, it's all starts from an entry level, so which is IT support, junior developer, network technician. So when it comes to any industry, you'll always start from the entry level. And from there, you start building experience and undertaking certifications or qualifications while you are working. Next, then you have the mid-level, which is system admin, security analyst, and cloud engineering. That is where now, once you have an experience of, say, 2 to 3 years, then you fall under the mid-level bracket. Next is you have the advanced level, which is a much more senior level in the company and the senior level in the tech industry, which is you fall under solutions architect, cybersecurity engineer, data scientist. So this will have an experience level of 8 to 10 or more than 10 to 12 years as well. So this is where you become the head of the department of your company. So if you are working in a cybersecurity company or an AI company, then you fall under, if you have an experience of say 10 to 12 years, then you become the head of that department, right? So it all starts with the entry level job. So to ensure that you can achieve to that level, it's very important to make correct decisions, right? There has been instances where many individuals, they do not do proper research on what actually career they would like to proceed. And then they do the qualifications, and in the middle, they feel that, okay, I need to change my career. If you actually have no plan on what you are planning to do, you're going to lose a lot of time. And also you're going to actually waste a lot of your resources. So it's important as an individual, you do the research, what type of career that you would like to foresee for your future, what are the qualifications that are available in the market where I can actually achieve that goal, how long should I spend before I can actually require for a promotion or for an increment. So these are some of the things that actually you need to consider. And then from there, once you have actually a clear map on what you need to do, of course, then you can start investing. Sorry. So real world success stories. So these career transitions prove that a move into tech is absolutely achievable, right? So anyone can actually move into the tech industry, right? It's a matter of correct planning, actually investing in the right qualification, upskilling yourself, being very adaptable, and also obtaining the experience as well. So the moment you actually are able to get these 5 components, definitely you have a better chance of having a lucrative career in the tech industry. So I would not go through it, but you can have the time of just mention what actually the past learners or past people have already mentioned. So one of them are Ryan Marsh. I didn't just pick up networking knowledge, but I also learned how to tackle problems and work professionally. After gaining my qualifier certification from SLC, I got myself into a network engineer. Within 2 years, I was earning about £85,000 plus and maintaining network infrastructure for a national firm. So you can see that individuals have actually invested in the qualifications that we have actually provided and are now seeing positive results in their career, right? So transitioning into a tech career, right? So very important, you need to first start with a recognized qualification. The reason for that is to get into the job market. So structured courses give you the foundation employers are looking for. Next is you need to earn industry certifications such as ATHE, NCFE, and QLF qualifications to validate your skills, because employers actually not going to just look at also your qualifications. They're also going to try and validate it as well. So you need to have the right certifications, right knowledge to ensure that you're the right person for the job. Next is commit to continuous learning, right? So if you are an individual who feels that I have the relevant qualifications, so I do not like to, upgrade my knowledge, then some of the employees will actually would not like to recruit you. So employers are looking for candidates, for individuals who always would like to join, even though they have a degree, even though they have undertaken certifications, they would like to see what you call individuals investing most of their time for growing as well. So these are some of three components. If you all are planning to move into the tech industry, you need to consider. So how to stand out in the tech job market, right? So build your personal brand, very important. So a polished LinkedIn profile, because that is where most of the employers and companies will be looking into. Showcasing your projects, certifications, and recommendations make you a visible recruiter, right? Next is network actively, right? So connect with people, connect with professionals in your industry. That's very important. Connect with industry professionals, attend meetups, webinars, seminars, okay, workshops. These are some of the ways where you can actually build your network. Next is gain hands-on experience, attend live workshops, undertake certifications, undertake qualifications, courses, upgrade your skills. So the more the skills you have, the better the chance you have of getting hired in top companies, right? So key takeaways is tech careers are growing fast, right? So many of us would consider, okay, AI is coming into the picture. Now is not the time to invest in tech. Unfortunately, that is the wrong concept. New jobs are being created, right, in the tech industry, and in the tech industry, it's one of the high-paying jobs as well, right? Just something to note out. So opportunities are spanning from AI, cybersecurity, cloud computing, even software development as well. So it's one of the best industries to work in, right? So I would feel like anyone who is actually planning to work in the tech industry, go ahead. But also, it's very important also to plan yourself properly. Plan what type of career you would like to work in the tech industry. Next is skills and certifications are critical, right? So for you to enter into the job, you definitely need to have skills and certifications. For you to grow in the job, also you need to have the relevant skills. So the right credentials, ATHE, NCFE, BTech, set you apart and signal readiness to employers, right? So embrace continuous learning. You need to be an individual who will keep on learning on a daily basis, right? Employers do like individuals who learn and invest their time and resources to become better, right? So these are some of the three components, the three areas you need to actually consider when you're applying and planning to grow in the tech industry. So thank you very much, and I would hand over it to Chloe.
Mohammed, truly, thank you so much. That was a brilliantly clear, comprehensive, and genuinely motivating session. I know I speak for everyone here when I say there's so much to take away from that. And what better way to land all of that than just to go over the three key takeaways from today again? So, number one, tech careers are growing fast. The opportunities are out there now in AI security, in AI, cybersecurity, cloud computing, IT support, and digital transformation with strong salaries and long-term prospects. Number two, the right skills and certifications matter. ATHE, NCFE, BTech, these are all credentials that you need that employers are looking for to know that you're ready. And number three, continuous learning is your greatest competitive advantage. Technology is moving fast, and professionals who stay curious and keep upskilling are the ones who stay ahead. So everything Mohammed has walked us through today is a roadmap. The question is, what is your next step? So this is a moment that I've been looking forward to telling you about since the start of today's session. South London College has put together a set of exclusive offers that are available to only the people who are live with us today. They're not on the website, they're not on any newsletter, and they're only valid from 7 days from today. So please pay close attention. Here is what you've unlocked by simply showing up today. £50 off of any ATHE course. You can use the code webinar at checkout and get a genuine saving on a life-changing career qualification. Buy one, get one free. So if you enroll to a course, you receive another one completely free, exclusively for today's webinar participants, and a free certification of attendance. Your simply being here has invested in your future. So I want you to take a moment and take a screenshot or take some notes down, because these are only available for 7 days, and once they're gone, they're gone. Also, to claim any of these offers, you can visit southlondoncollege.org, select your course, and use the code webinar at checkout. Our team is also on hand if you'd like to talk to anyone through some options at first. The contact details are coming up right now. Okay, so whether you're ready to enroll right now, you have a question about which course is the right fit, or you simply need to talk to a real person before you commit, the South London College London College team is here and ready for you to reach them. So this is how you can. You can visit the website, southlondoncollege.org, browse every course, enroll online. You can email us on info@southlondoncollege.org, so you can send your inquiries and the team will respond properly. Or you can call us or WhatsApp us and you can speak directly to a course advisor. Our advisors genuinely want to help you find the right course for you, not to push you into something that's not the right fit, but to listen, understand your goals, and guide you to the right direction. So please don't hesitate to reach out. Right, so this is the part of the session that I think a lot of people have been waiting for. It's time for questions, and I have to say we had a wonderful range of questions that came through before today's session. So Mohammed, I hope you're warmed up and ready, because we have some brilliant ones. So let's go straight into the questions that were submitted ahead of today. So Priya from Leicester asks, I've been working in retail for 5 years and I have no technical background at all. Is it too late for me to make the switch into a tech career? And where should I realistically begin? That's a question that I'm sure a lot of people can relate to. Mohammed?
Thanks a lot, Chloe. I mean, yeah, it's a very common question. Like many people, when they have, if they feel tech industry is the best way for them and they would like to change their career, nothing is too late in actually life. So if you have the will, the passion to actually start something new and fresh, I would say it depends on what you feel is better. So if you are a person who likes to move into cybersecurity, or if you're a person who is very good in coding, you have actually discovered it very late, but you feel that that's the best field for me to proceed in. Or you're a person who is very good in numbers, you like to go with a data analytics field. So it always on the individual, but one thing to note is that you have to always have a strong foundation. Investing from a level 3 and moving all the way to a level 6 is the proper way to actually go into any field that you're undertaking. So it's like foundation, the first year of a UK degree, second year of a UK degree, and and finishing up with your final degree as well. So yeah.
James from Newcastle, who asks, the salary figures for roles like AI specialists and cybersecurity experts were impressive. How long does it usually take someone starting from scratch to reach this kind of earning level? James, I think a few people are asking themselves exactly this. So over to you, Mohammed.
So AI is a new technology, and still the supply for AI, that's a very good question. So what do you call AI? The supply is very less, because now only many people are getting to know the technology in and out in a very familiar manner. So I would say if you feel in going into a field of AI, trying to become an AI engineer in future, it's always to invest in AI foundation courses. So there are courses, there are qualifications, there are foundation qualifications in the market. So I would say invest actually in an AI specialized course, and from there build it all the way to a degree level. So that is a proper way to actually move forward. And once you have completed your degree and have got the opportunity to work in an AI company, start investing in AI certification. So that keeps you growing and you become actually a specialist in that relevant field.
I have Fatima from Leeds who asks, I'm interested in cybersecurity, but I'm not sure whether to go for a general IT qualification first or jump straight into a cybersecurity specific course. What would you recommend? This is a really important decision to make before you invest your time and money. So, Mohammed, over to you.
A very good question. So basically, going in a undertaking a computer degree will actually teach you just a general view. That is something you need to note. That is some of the things that most of the individuals they get confused with. But if you're going and undertaking specialized cybersecurity, that degree is more towards specializing cybersecurity. So all of the modules that you do in a cybersecurity degree is all focused on becoming a cybersecurity specialist. So that is actually tailored to the cybersecurity field. But if you are undertaking a computer science degree, that will actually provide you just the general view. It won't go into in-depth, but it'll provide you a general view of what you call what type of technologies you can use. So you can just not become a cybersecurity, you can become like a network expert, AI expert, but it doesn't make you a more specialist in any of those fields.
And Samuel from Bristol asks, are the South London College IT qualifications recognised by UK employers? I want to make sure a qualification will genuinely carry weight in the job market before I commit. Samuel, this is a really good question, absolutely the right one to ask. So, Mohammed?
All of the qualifications provided by South London College are all internationally recognized, nationwide recognized, and internationally recognized as well. And also it's OFCL recognized as well. So it's all in a standard manner. So actually, anyone who's investing in the ATHE qualifications offered by South London College, you do not have to worry because it's recognized just not in the UK, it's recognized in all other countries worldwide as well.
And we have one final question from Amara from London, and she asks, with AI automating so many tasks, should I be worried about job security if I pursue a career in IT support, or is there still a strong long-term demand? Amara, this is a really thought-provoking question to end on. Mohammed?
Yeah, that's again a very good question. It's common in every country, mentioning that, of course, AI is going to take over our jobs. Actually, that's not the case. AI is implemented to help make our jobs and lives much more easy. The only way that actually you can survive in the market is actually reskilling yourself, adapting yourself. That's how you actually have to be in the market. Because if you don't reskill, if you don't adapt yourself, you're definitely going to be at the back end. So that question again is very good, but I would say that invest your time, invest your resources in always upskilling yourself, especially if you're in the job. Keep on investing. Investing in courses, your time. Try and develop as much as possible to be with the trend and ahead of the market as well.
Mohammed, thank you so much once again. Your expertise and genuine passion for helping people find their path in tech came through in every single slide today. And I know this session has given everyone a real sense of what's possible. So it's been a privilege to host alongside you in this session. So thank you so much. And for every single one of you who joined today, thank you. The fact that you reserved your time today and you've been here says everything about how serious you are in your career in tech, and that matters, and it will pay off. Okay. The opportunities are there, the demand is real, and today you've taken a genuinely important step forward. So our team is ready for you right now. You can call, WhatsApp, email, or head straight to the website and have real conversations with real people with no pressure. So on behalf of Mohammed, Nawaz, and the entire team at South London College, it's been a genuine honor. Keep learning, keep growing, and we look forward very much to being part of your journey. Goodbye for now. Take care, everyone.